My name is Nina Silfverberg and I'm a costume and set designer. I'm also a creator of all kinds of events and opportunities. So my mom had a sewing machine in her bedroom and I was very curious at a very young age at how that machine works. So I've always had an interest in machines and it made things. So I would chop up fabric, sometimes more appropriate fabrics than others, because I would, cut up curtains and clothing items that I wasn't supposed to cut up and turn them into doll clothes. And this was maybe at age 9. So I never really played with the dolls, but I always made costumes. And I think that interest in just creating something from a two-dimensional flat surface into a three-dimensional was always very fascinating to me. So I approached costume designing through the stage, the theater, and I learned about textile arts first, like weaving, how you make fabric and how you dye fabric and where do fibers come from and what kind of machines make them. And so I went into the theater world through textile arts. And my background was in fiber arts, and then I started working for theater companies, and then I went and studied. I did apprenticeships for tailors. There's a wonderful movement of fiber optics and smart clothing and technology incorporated into clothing. My wool fibers will always submit to my touch, and they will always, there's always an organic level to sewing, but you can be so precise in sewing and tailoring, whereas technology, a computer will break, the code won't work. Right now I work for Twirl, which is a nonprofit organization, and I'm the public programs outreach manager. And we provide growth and potential for children of Taos through inspirational gatherings and events for community engagement. There's a faucet of creativity, and I realize that I'm very thankful to be a creative person because my mind always just goes to that place, and I realize it wouldn't have to be that way. I'm just wired that way. And I realize I'm very thankful for that faucet. I can turn it on. I try to turn it off at times when it's too much, but making those connections, being inspired, having a spark of, seeing something and connecting it with a material, or what could that become? So I think I'm very easily entertained by my own mind because of my creativity. Part of it that's not wonderful is that not being able to turn your mind off. Like I have to practice, okay, you don't have to make connections now. You don't have to be inspired all the time. Just rest your mind. I don't know what else I would do if I wouldn't be a creative person.